Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls inspired by Rosanna Pansino. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to make is the dough for the cinnamon rolls. I'm going to start off by adding my flour. I did this step in a medium bowl, but I would most definitely suggest a large bowl. Then my sugar and salt. And then I'm going to be using this pumpkin pie spice. And whisk till combined. Now I'm going to add my yeast. I'm using rapid rise instant yeast. That way it won't have to rise for as long and it'll be a lot faster. Now for the wet ingredients. So I'm going to start off with some water, then some melted butter, and this is the pumpkin puree I'm using. You're going to need to microwave this mixture for about a minute so that it'll help the yeast rise. So here I decided to switch the size of the bowl of the dry ingredients, and then I made a well in the middle, poured in my wet ingredients, mixed it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add an egg here and just mix that up until it's well combined. At about this point, you're going to notice that it's really sticky, so you're going to want to flour your surface. I'm using a sifter, but of course you can just sprinkle it right on your surface. And now we're going to start kneading. You're going to want to make sure that you cover everything in flour, including the dough and your hands. After about 5 minutes of kneading it, or just until it's smooth, it's time to put it to rise. It's only going to need about 5 minutes. While that rises, we're going to make the fillings. Here you're going to want to add in your butter, then smash that up, then add your brown sugar, your cinnamon, and your pumpkin pie spice. I ended up doubling the amount of filling, but of course that's up to you. Now we're going to go ahead and get that dough from earlier and start rolling it out into a rectangular shape. Then use something with a flat edge to shape the edges of it. Now you're going to go ahead and scoop your cinnamon mixture onto it and just spread it out. I used my flat edge here to lift it up to make it a little bit easier to start rolling. So now we're getting to the point where it's time to cut, so I'm using dental floss. I go into a lot more detail about that in my last cinnamon roll video. You're going to want to make sure that you grease your pan really well so that you don't have any problems with them sticking. Once you've got them all in there, you're going to have to let them proof. This is just so that they rise a little bit more before they go into the oven. Once they're done proofing, you're going to want to pop them in the oven at 350 for 25 to 28 minutes. Here's what mine looked like in the oven. And now it's time to make the glaze. So I'm going to add my cream cheese and my butter. Both of them are going to be soft. And just to make it a little bit easier later, I'm going to use my whisk to mash it up a little bit. Now I'm going to add my vanilla extract and my heavy whipping cream, along with my maple syrup. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and stir it up just so it makes it a little easier once you add your powdered sugar. Then stir that up again until it's nice and creamy. Then you're going to pop the cinnamon rolls out of the oven and cover them in glaze, or you can do that yourself individually. I really hope you enjoyed making this recipe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!